It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Tuesday, the 28th of June. I'm Michael Groff. Isolated showers and thunderstorms around here this afternoon and this evening, kind of a low-grade monsoon forecast in effect. But we do expect to see an increase in the number of showers and storms tomorrow before somewhat drier air works its way in here for the end of the week and the start of the holiday weekend. But thunderstorm chances could pick up once again by the time we get into next week. All right, let's talk about it. Looking at the almanac from yesterday, 103 degrees the afternoon high, 79 was the morning low, the normal high 106, the normal low 82, and that record high temperature 118 degrees from that very hot week back in 1990, which brought us the hottest temperature ever recorded of 122. All right, looking outside right now at 10:30 a.m., a few clouds around, and we're sitting at 97 degrees at Sky Harbor. Dew points at 58, relative humidity 27%. The wind from the southeast at 12 miles per hour, and the barometer is falling. The upper air look continues to show high pressure is the dominant weather feature here across the southwest. And despite the fact that the flow aloft is actually easterly, which is a favorable wind flow to bring storms off the mountains into the lower deserts, there just isn't that much moisture in the lower levels of the atmosphere today, so that's going to help to limit storm chances at least somewhat around here for this afternoon. The watch warning map is relatively quiet. We have some flood watches in parts of New Mexico around Silver City over to Truth or Consequences and Alamogordo. And to the west of us, some heat advisories over parts of Southern California, but around here in Arizona, we're pretty quiet for right now at least. Convective outlook for today, that standard slight risk of severe storms up north for parts of Montana around Great Falls, Helena, and Bozeman, and a marginal risk for the adjacent areas, and another standard slight risk over portions of Wisconsin. Here in Arizona, we're in the green. Thunderstorms expected today, no organized severe weather. Of course, any one storm can become severe, and storm chances today, again, fairly isolated. Here's a look at precipitation. This is valid through Tuesday morning of next week. Rain amounts in Phoenix, upwards of 1/4 of an inch in spots. Could see anywhere from 1/2 to 1 inch over the higher terrain of central and eastern Arizona. But as you know, your amount will vary. And these maps just represent an average across the region because any one spot can get more than what's shown here. So let's talk about this weather pattern in more detail. To do that, we'll take a look at the models. And here we go. This is the GFS. It's the 12Z run, and this is valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon. There's our big ridge out here across the western states, a flow aloft out of the east, and what it means for us down at the surface today. Sunny this morning, some afternoon cloud buildups by this afternoon. Widely scattered showers and thunderstorms over the higher terrain will make their way westward toward the lower desert. And so highs today, 102 to 107. Tonight, partly cloudy, a slight chance we could see some showers and storms making their way into the valley, but, they'll be fairly isolated in nature. Most of you probably don't get wet, but if you do, some locally gusty winds and heavy rain would be possible, along with some blowing dust. Overnight lows, mostly in the 80s, and then tomorrow, mostly sunny in the morning, becoming partly sunny by the afternoon, and scattered showers and thunderstorms will begin to fire up. Now, we will see an upswing in storm activity, thanks in part to our ridge moving off to the east, a southerly to southeasterly flow developing over the state, and there is evidence of a little disturbance here, maybe an inverted trough sliding into southern Arizona by tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. All of that will contribute to better chances of storms. Now, the one slightly limiting factor, moisture levels will be decent but not overwhelmingly high, so heavy rain potential will be somewhat limited, although any one storm can still drop locally heavy rain. But I think the better likelihood for storms tomorrow will be to produce strong gusty winds and blowing dust. And we'll increase it to a 40% chance of rain by tomorrow night. High temperatures tomorrow afternoon, 104 to 108. Now, as we go to Thursday, that aforementioned trough over the Pacific Northwest begins to slide further to the east. And Arizona, at least our part of the state, is placed under more of a south-southwesterly flow, and somewhat drier air will make its way in here. Still, there could be some isolated afternoon and evening storms here in the lower deserts. High temperatures will continue to be pretty close to seasonal averages. And then as we go to Friday and heading into the holiday weekend for Saturday as well, mostly clear sky around here. I think shower and storm activity will be confined to the eastern mountains. Saturday night, we could see a storm try to sneak in here to the Phoenix area, but again, that chance is pretty low, and high temperatures should be anywhere from 101 to 105 for both Friday and Saturday. As we go to Sunday, models are now kind of showing an upswing in storm activity once again, and There is some forecast uncertainty here. Actually, some of our guidance shows this upper trough over the Pacific Northwest getting rather deep and even pulling some moisture in here and adding some extra dynamic support for better chances of storms, which is kind of unusual for the beginning of July. But if that happens, then storm activity could increase. Other model guidance shows that trough being further away from us and more of a southeasterly typical monsoon setup returns for better chances of storms. And then a lot of models are just kind of in between. The national blend of models is starting to increase rain chances for Sunday and for the 4th of July. So we'll go with that. At least a slight chance of showers and storms in here for both Sunday and the 4th of July. And again, high temperatures within striking distance of normal, maybe a couple of degrees below average. All right, now let's go to a week from today. This is Tuesday, the 5th of July, ridging over the southern plains, expanding back toward the southwest. So a low-grade monsoon. Mostly sunny, hot, humid, slight chance of late afternoon and evening showers and storms. Then going out 10 days, this is Thursday, the 7th of July, that ridge takes a much better position. In fact, this run of the GFS shows it sliding to the north of Arizona and more of an easterly flow developing. So if that's the case, mostly sunny, hot, humid, scattered afternoon and evening showers and storms rolling off the mountains into the lower desert. So we'll see an increase in storm coverage potentially by the latter half of next week. As we look at rainfall for Phoenix, going out through the 12th of July, coming off of the GFS ensemble, and the mean is right around a half an inch, and that's not too bad, really, and we'll take it. And temperatures off the national blend of models, again, pretty much what you'd expect this time of year moving into the month of July. Highs on most days pretty close to seasonal averages. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. Music fans, yeah, you know you're going to check it out. It's my streaming station. It's called KMGX. We play a ton of music and have a lot of fun while doing that. I say we because it is a team effort here. It's myself and the one and only Michelle involved in the programming, operation, and cleaning of said studio and station and everything that goes along with that. So do give it a listen. I leave a link to it in the description. Thank you so much for watching. All of your continued support, it is greatly appreciated. You guys be safe, stay cool, stay hydrated out there, and have yourselves an epic Tuesday.